Okay, today Marion and I are going to do a little upcycling project for you. I first of all had this idea when my road atlas was in my car and it was dog-eared and it had been used, it had been in there for years, in my car for years, and I thought, oh, what can I use this for? All the roads were updated, new roads had been made, and the cover was, so I thought, you know, I'm going to use this for an upcycle project. So I took it to work. I work in a day centre with clients with dementia and memory loss, and there we had an old picture. There's this gorgeous picture of Dean Martin riding a beautiful sports car. So I gave this to one of my colleagues, we call her Lovey, and yes, did she rip it or cut it? No, I like ripping. All you do is rip up the mat when you use your Decopatch glue, and you come up with this beautiful frame. It was just quite a plain, cheap wooden frame before that. So we put that up in the centre. I think that looks gorgeous, and it was very relaxing for the staff and the clients to do. And today it wasn't a charity shop, it was from this place where they do house clearances and there's boxes and boxes of books. I got an atlas, a very unloved, out of date atlas. It was a bit dog-eared, a bit damp in places. I've dried it out and I'm going to use the papers for various projects, and today I'm going to make a photograph frame. Actually, I did say, this is dried matte. I don't know whether you can notice that. That's because we were using a mixed PVA just with water, and you can do that and it dries matte, and that's perfectly fine. I'm using Decopatch glue because somebody gave me some Decopatch glue, and that dries shiny, so almost you've got a choice. I imagine PVA is cheaper. If I can get the top off now. There we are. So, what I'm going to do for this project, this frame I bought in a charity shop. Now, I don't know, am I right in saying, you have to let me know. In America, you call charity shops thrift shops, do you? Charity shops, somebody else has finished with this frame, they take it to the charity shop and we can just buy it and the money goes to charity, and we can have this for our upcycle projects. It's a win-win. So I'm actually going to do this project, I'm going to do it blue. I'm going to use all the seasidey, all the oceans. This is the Atlantic. I'm going to tear up the Atlantic. Now, what's the advantage of using Decopatch paper or tissue paper? For a frame like this, it hasn't got many, it's a bit dusty off. It hasn't got many beveled edges, it's just got a tiny bit. So the maps and the vintage papers that I'm using are thicker. So if this had a lot of pattern on it, it wouldn't go into the pattern. it's too thick. So it just depends how much detail you want. But if I use this, it's truly an upcycle project. Put the glue on. It's nice and easy. Oh, this isn't the first Decopatch video I've done. Is there a reason for that? Probably the reason is that this is just so relaxing to do. You can see that that's actually, because it's thick, it's not bending round, so I think I need to do smaller pieces. I don't think there's shortcuts when you're doing Decopatch. If you put two bigger pieces on, I don't know, it doesn't blend in and look like one. So it is worth taking your time. So there will be some lettering on here as well because it's an ocean. I'm thinking, as I'm going along here, I'm thinking, wouldn't it be nice if the letters, I'm going to save those, because I'm going to use these tiny little letters to spell out the people's names that I'm giving this picture to. Yes. Can you hear Merlin? Stop scratching my bag. Thank you. So he just likes to let you know he's there. You just get to your job behind the camera. So yes, I think I'm going to make it all blue, and I'm going to see how projects evolve. You can make your own ideas up. You probably can't see this, but there's tiny little letters that have spelt out Atlantic Ocean. I'm going to save those because I'm going to write somebody's name. This is for a wedding, first wedding anniversary, so I'm going to write their name. And I'm thinking as I'm going along now, I'm going to find some numbers on here and I'm going to write the date of their wedding. So you've got quite a lot of writing on a map, so you've got lots of letters to work with. And I'm also going to, so it's going to be all blue, but then I'm going to, in the what is it, right hand corner, couldn't think then, I've got a tiny little map of England here, and that's, so it's going to be blue with some writing on just in this bit here, and then there'll be a little map of England. Oh, you can't see that. Oh, let me move that. A little map of England, London, and I've just ripped that. Never mind, doesn't matter. I can just glue it together. Portugal, and that's going to go on there as well. Got that London, Portugal feel and some writing. That's going to personalise this upcycle project, so I can give it as a wedding anniversary present. So I'm just going to relax here, drink my tea, and it is very relaxing. Do some Decopatch, and I will post this, a picture of this up, so you can see what the final product looks like. There we are. And I'm going to say goodbye and thank you for watching. and see you next time. Thank you.